welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be taking the part 2 of part 4 of the Benriach tasting collection. Now, if you haven't seen the part 1, we did the original 10. There's the Smoky 10, original 12, and then the Smoky 12. Now, you know Mr. Randy, if you're a returning viewer, you know Mr. Randy enjoys a nice peaty smoky scotch. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. Mr. Randy loves peaty smoky scotch. So today we're going to be doing the 12-year. My sinuses are kind of wonky because of the season change and whatnot. So this is a Speyside single malt, 3 casks matured in sherry, bourbon, and port wood. Port wood? So there's a difference between the sherry, which is in the Hey, focus. The 10 is a sherry, while the 12, I guess, is the, I didn't even really look at these before. Hey, there we go. Port. So you got sherry and you got port. Baked fruit, maple honey, sweetness, and lingering oak spice. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get this poured out. That's okay. I think that's fine. So that's yeah, you can definitely tell that that's a port finished scotch because of that color. Very deep and rich, like creek water. You know, Mr. Randy loves creek water. Let's get it on the nose. I'm going to give it just a bit of a moment. I'm going to swirl it in a glass, sort of oxygenate it a little bit, let it open up. There's that deep, rich, mellow richness that you get from a port. The sherry, if you're unaware and uninitiated, if you have a port, the port is a wine that is a bit of the rich but mellow sort of a characteristics. The sherry, on the other hand, is more towards the sweet side of things. Very, I wouldn't say light. Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's a little deeper, but it's usually on the sweeter side, while the port is a little bit on the the sort of mellow, sort of, I want to say sour, but kind of like in the opposite direction of sweet. Tart, maybe a little bit tart, but not quite tart. Man, I'm kind of torn between the port and the sherry. Yeah, the sherry's got the sweetness, it's a light and delicateness of the sweetness, but the port has that deep, rich, mellow. It's a very nice nose. I'm very torn between that and the other one, the 10. But this is 2 years and different finish, so let's get that on there. Let's get it on the palate. You can definitely tell the difference. It's pretty stark in contrast between the sherry and the port. So if you like a sweet finish to your scotch or whiskey in general, go with something that's sherry finished. If you like something that's a little more mellow, a little more deeper, but not so sweet, probably the port. Like I said, there's not a lot of level up from the nose. The nose is much better on the sherry over there for the 10. That's actually pretty good. And like I said, I'm starting to think that I'm leaning more towards port finish. I think I always have, actually, because I do enjoy a mellow red wine, like a pretty much stable, a table red. Something that's mellow, something that's, you know, not too sweet, not too sour, but it's just like mellow and deep. Let's go ahead and get a finish on this. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice. So it's lighting up the tip of my tongue right now. And it's like slowly starting to migrate towards the back over the top of the tongue. It's very rich and mellow. Now this is a difference between the Speysides and a lot of other regions. Speysides are usually known for these like light, delicate, sweet, honey, light fruit, apple, pears. But then you take that and you finish it in something rich and mellow like port wine cask. It sort of mellows out that sweet, high punchiness of just a regular like American oak or European oak. When you finish it in those casks, those wine casks, you get that mellow, rich deepness from the wine. That's very nice. That's a very nice finish. Very smooth, very easy, very rich and deep. I'm kind of torn, but I think I'm leaning more towards the 12 than the 10. But we still have the smokies to go. So let us know in the comments what you think. Have you tried these? Which one of these would you prefer? And outside of the ones you see on the screen, which ones would you recommend to Mr. Randy and everybody else watching? Well, as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy. You have a good one.